will now be recorded.
Good evening, one and all. So, welcome to SuccessFactors first session of introduction, guys. So, SuccessFactors. Who is SuccessFactors? What they are into? How it became a SAP SuccessFactors? We'll discuss. If time permits, what do you mean by data centers? How the data will be stored in the form of URLs, etc. We'll discuss. Okay, let's start with SuccessFactors. SuccessFactors itself is a company as well as product. In the year 2001, there is a founder named called Lars Dalgaard. He founded a company named called SuccessFactors. Basically, they are providing cloud-based human capital management solutions by using software as a service model. Human capital management solutions by using software as a service model. But the same HCM word, after SAP acquired, their rebranding as HXM, Human Experience Management. That's it. There is no hide and seek. And initially, SuccessFactors is a American multinational company. It belongs to California-based guys, etc. But 2001 to 2001, 2001 to 2011, SuccessFactors itself is a company as well as product. But the world did not recognize that is a separate company or product who are providing the cloud-based kind of solutions in terms of HR, etc. But later SAP acquired, the world recognized there is a company who can provide the combination of on-premise technologies as well as SuccessFactors cloud-based technologies. Because SAP is one of the pioneer into the ERP technologies. If you can go by 1 to 10 scale, guys, minimum 6 to 7 customers are using SAP product as on today in the market. The remaining 3 or 4 guys, they maybe 3 or 4 customers, they may go by different competitors like Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, Sun Microsystems, Workday, etc. That is the reason SAP is the pioneer into the ERP technologies. When before 2011, later 2011, I mean to say especially 2012, SAP acquired SuccessFactors company. Now they're rebranding as SAP SuccessFactors. Even though if you are trying to search the word SuccessFactors, you can able to see SAP SuccessFactors because they're rebranding. Now it's a family of SAP, or you can say it's a product of SAP, right? But you had one basic question in your mind. Why SAP acquired SuccessFactors company, even though you told me that it's one of the pioneer into SAP technologies and it was there in 1972. So basically SAP, keep in your mind, you have to speak the terminology SAP only. You never speak about SAP, please. SAP. At any point of time, you have to speak about SAP only. So if you can go by SAP means it may be a ghost or Darsoft. If you can go by Deutsch language, nothing but Germany, Darsoft, nothing but the juice. So it's never be a juice. It's a product or company. So you have to speak SAP. Now, why SAP acquired SuccessFactors company? Because SAP, they are into ERP global leader. It was there in 1972. 1972, guys. It's a European based product, nothing but German company. So almost 50 plus years old company. But they don't have any cloud environment. They are into on-premise solutions only. On-premise, nothing but on-premises. So I will explain very clearly the difference between on-premise solutions and cloud solutions. Just wait for 5 minutes. So in the year 2010 and 2011, between some cloud war is going on between few companies. That means some of the customers, they are migrating from SAP technologies to like Oracle Fusion, Workday, Payscale. Payscale is a company, guys. These kind of companies, they are migrating. Why? Because SAP doesn't have any cloud environment. They are holding only on-premise technology, but customers are expecting we want some upgrading technology. So SAP doesn't have that kind of process in order to provide their customers. So they are losing some customers in between 2010 and 2011, especially, guys. Especially for EMEA countries, Europe, Middle East, East Africa, etc. And some Asia specific customers, etc. Then later, SAP is having only two options in front of them. One is they have to develop their own cloud model or cloud technology. Else, who are into the pioneer in the market, they need to acquire. Then they go by second option, whatever you can call. So they acquired SAP SuccessFactors company in the year 2012. 2011 December they acquired, but successfully the complete, the shares, etc., completely is happened 2012 February, guys. So later 2012 onwards, we used to call SAP SuccessFactors. Now SAP is one of the global leader in terms of providing for on-premise solutions as well as cloud technology. Coming to the cloud, these are the applications. Coming to the on-premise, close to 60 plus variety products are available. Now, as a consultant, what is the difference between on-premise solutions and cloud solutions? Whether interviewers can't ask you this question, but tomorrow you tag it to any project, maybe your team members, your trainee consultant may ask you, Madam, can you please let me know what is the difference between on-premise and cloud solutions? You never stating that go and search in Google. It is available in the YouTube, not like that. Because you are in the position, you have to explain to them very clearly. Sometimes there might be few customers in the globe, guys. They don't know anything about the technology. First time they are upgrading into the SAP kind of products. They may be come up with as on today some local HR softwares. So they may ask you, so what is the difference here, cloud and on-premise, etc. Why we need to upgrade? Any advantages are there, etc. Right? So I'm talking about not today, guys. After 3 years, 4 years, your future I'm expecting today. That is my intention. Now let me go by one small example over here. Remember one thing, guys. In order to implement any kind of software application, forget about SAP, forget about SuccessFactors. You can go by any software application in the globe. Like you can take it from Java application, Python, robotics, artificial intelligence, Salesforce, SAP, Oracle, PeopleSoft, Microsoft Dynamics, Siebel, Ramco, Band software, anything. Right? In order to implement any kind of software technology, you need two parties. You need two parties. Sorry for the typing mistake, guys. Yeah, correct. So one is implementation partner. The second one is client or customer. Same information is available in our class notes, guys. You don't worry. Same information is available. These are our class notes. Don't worry. So implementation partner, who is implementing the software, who needs this software, client or customer. For example, all you guys are currently working with TCS company. So TCS is an implementation partner. Like, let me go by the first example, SAP, guys. I mean to say on-premise, I'll go by the first example. On-premise solutions. On-premise is nothing but on-premises. Premise. On-premise is nothing but on-premises. Now, implementation partner, client or customer. Let us assume that all you guys are currently working with the TCS company and your customer name is Ramkey India Infrastructure. Let us assume that. Now, Ramkey India wants to implement SAP HR application, for example. SAP HCM or HR, whatever. So, Ramkey India wants to implement SAP HCM application. TCS is the implementation partner. So, we are all working with partner side as a consultants. We are all consultants. Consultant is nothing but the person who can able to build or design the project, troubleshoot the project, couple of testings, right? The way how to use the application also. If you are an end user, just you know the way how to use the application. That's it. You don't know anything about the designing part. But if you are a consultant, you know all the activities, guys. You know how to design, you know how to troubleshoot, you know how to test it, you know how to use the application finally. So going forward, we will discuss a detailed fashion. Don't worry. TCS and Ramkey India. The moment Ramkey India is going to purchase a license from SAP SuccessFactors, remember, so whenever in order to implement any kind of software application, they need to purchase a license consent company. I mean to say here, what kind of application they want to implement, SAP kind of application. So at any cost, they need to purchase a license from SAP company, right? The moment Ramkey India is going to purchase a license from SAP company, SAP will provide three different environments. Technically, we used to call servers. These are the physical servers. These are the physical servers. Keep in your mind. So, physical servers means anyway you know. Physical servers. Those are nothing but dev, quality, production. So these are the three different environments or servers. Technically, we used to call system landscape. System landscape. Development is the first server, then quality, then production when you are in the on-premise. Still, we are in the example of on-premise. So very soon we are jumping into the next activity on cloud technology. That time you will come to know our actual curriculum. So the physical server is nothing but the moment Ramkey India is going to purchase a license from SAP company, they will provide three different environments physically. That means physical servers. Where you need to place these three physical servers, either implementation partner side or client or customer. In order to place these three servers, guys, you need to have a separate infrastructure, and you need to have a separate consultants for security, separate networking consultant, etc. It's an additional cost for your customer finally. License cost, implementation cost, separate infrastructure, separate consultant for security, networking. It's an additional cost for your customer. Apart from that, implementation cost means some consultants like functional consultant, technical consultant, security consultant, other someone, etc. At least. For one application I'm talking about, these many things are happen. So now you have to imagine how much amount they need to invest. The investment is more. Now coming to cloud technology. The term cloud refers to servers which are accessed via internet. The term cloud refers to the servers which are accessed via internet. This cloud technology is not a new one for us, guys. 10-15 years back, this technology is there, but that time we didn't notice that maybe. But cloud technology is there. Simple example, Gmail, 1998. 1998, guys. I mean to say close to 20 years. More than that if I'm not wrong. So whatever the applications you are using like Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, Gmail, and any other social collaborated websites or whatever. Previously Orkut, the previous version of Facebook, Orkut. Like that way, so many, right? Web-based applications are available. This cloud technology is nothing but web-based application. For this, you no need to have any separate. You no need to have any separate servers. I mean, say separate database maintenance, separate hard disk, etc. When you can go by on-premise technologies, these three physical servers, you need to install the softwares. You need to install the softwares, guys. So development server, quality server, production, they will provide you. But for that, you need to have a separate consultant who can take care of this responsibility. But here there is no installation, etc. Because it's a web application. Just you have to copy and paste the URL on the browser, and you have to enter a valid login credentials, and you have to log in that application. That's it. Like your Gmail, like your Facebook, like your Twitter, whatever. Right? Keep in your mind. The cloud technology. The term cloud refers to servers which are accessed via internet. So here also, in order to implement any kind of cloud technology application, you need two parties. One is implementation partner. The second one is client or customer. Let's say example, same TCS implementation partner, same customer like Ramkey India. At this point of time, Ramkey India wants to implement SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central application. For example, SuccessFactors Employee Central application in spite of some local HR application. Example. The moment Ramkey India is going to purchase a license from SAP SuccessFactors or SAP company, they will provide again three different environments or servers, nothing but in the form of URLs. It's not a physical, guys, just URLs, right? So they will provide you the URL for development. The second one is preview or test. Very, very important. We never call it as a quality. When you are in the cloud technology, you have to speak preview or test. So technically we go by preview test, or else you can call preview or test, whatever. Then production. Simple example, guys. Development is the place. Here also system landscape development. Development is the place where you are going to convert all your raw materials into 90% final products. From that product, you need to transfer to this. You need to synchronizing the data, syncing the data, this environment to this environment. And you have to go by couple of testings. And finally, if you want to add some more additional customer requirements, etc., etc., 100% zero defects, then you can synchronizing the same data into the production. This URL they are going to use finally. Simple example, guys. You are all having the different bank applications. You are all using different credit cards or debit cards, etc. In order to access, you may log in with the respected bank account, right? Whatever the application you are using, that is the final application, guys. The backend different applications are there. Those applications we don't have any access. Someone like us, consultants, will take care of the responsibility. Same to same here also. Tomorrow, in order to deliver the software to your customer, production only. This URL, right? Fine. So these are small difference between on-premise technologies and cloud technologies. One basic rule you have to remember. So here, whoever is the implementation partner, end of the day, make sure they should be having a association or partnership with SAP company. Make sure end of the day, TCS should be holding a proper association with SAP company. So tomorrow I can't able to implement myself some project, guys. For example, if I may get couple of projects in the market, I can't able to implement, right? I mean to say, Lakshmi Technologies can't implement, Swati Technologies can't implement, Pushpender Technologies can't implement, Maitreya Technologies can't implement, right? Sushila Technologies can't implement. Because end of the day, make sure your company should be associated with SAP company. That is the reason whenever if you are trying to log in any of your companies, I mean say any of the consulting company, if you are trying to log in the home page, you can able to see associate partner, premium partner, golden partner, something. What do you mean by that? That means they are having that proprietorship, I mean so that partnership kind of thing. It's nothing but royalty they have to pay yearly once or twice in a year, etc. That is depends on the business process, right? Keep in our mind. Now let me jumping into the concept, guys. This is the one. So these are the three different competitors as on today for SAP SuccessFactors, guys. Workday, Oracle Fusion, PayScale, right? Now, why SuccessFactors? Why SuccessFactors means it's a SAP company. The product is from now SAP company. SAP is one of the global leader or uh, pioneer technologies in the ERP solutions along with cloud right now. And easy to use. What are all the advantages compared to other competitors like Workday, Oracle, Fusion, PayScale means easy to use. You can able to use this application very user friendly, very user friendly. If you can go by SAP slogan, guys, simple run. If you can go by SAP technology, the slogan or byline we used to call whatever, simple run. So here easy to use. Low cost maintenance. Why low cost maintenance is nothing but sharing process is there, guys. Here, sharing process is nothing but one data center. You may have different customers from different nationalities or different locations or different countries. So as on today, SAP is holding around 18 data centers across the globe. In each data center, they may have close to 100 or 1000 plus customers, right? So low cost maintenance, sharing, globally our company is going to recognize. The moment you are going, means after implementation of the success factors, guys, SAP is conducting a background audit process. They are going to provide you one certification, guys. Based on that, you can able to have some recognition in the company. Trusted cloud company. The software you are going to get some trusted cloud company from SAP. It's not any third party person is not providing, guys. Flexible and scalable. You can go by today whatever the required applications. Tomorrow you can able to upgrade more applications. For example, today as on today your means your customer Ramki India's financial condition, they may go by only employee center. After a couple of years they plan to upgrade recruitment module, PMGM, onboarding, section management, career open planning, learning management solutions, whatever. And one more feature is available, mobile application, guys. Integration with mobile feature, this option is available. And coming to the types of projects, as on today SAP SuccessFactors, we are holding two types, guys. Some people they can use to say audit kind of project also, guys, but that is not the type of project, it's a process. Audit kind of project is a process, guys. Audit is nothing but what kind of documentation you have to follow, project methodology, what kind of procedures you have to follow, the roadmap of the solutions, etc. That is a project methodology. That time you will come to know that it's a kind of audit process. Then basically types of product implementation. First time while you are implementing the success factors project for your customers, that is not what implementation. Support is nothing but the product has been already implemented by some consulting company. Now the customer is looking for some support. I mean to say, for example, here Ramkey India is your customer. So currently you guys are working with TCS side. Ramkey India is your customer. So let us assume that December means August 31st is your go live date, for example. August 31st is the go live date. That means you are ready to deliver the software to your customer. So as per the service level agreement, we used to call technically SLA or MOM or sometimes SOW, statement of work, service level agreement, memorandum of MOU, guys, sorry, typing mistake, memorandum of understanding, whatever. So maybe you committed initially, we'll provide 2 months support once we deliver the software to customer, etc., etc. So that means September and October, they are going to get free of cost. Whatever the queries they are going to get while they are using the application, unable to log in, reset the passwords, some other issues, etc., etc. Right? But later, who is going to support? Later, who is going to support? After 2 months, who is going to support here? Right? Again, they are going to recruiting like you consultants. Support side, you are a consultant. Implementation side, you are a consultant. The difference between in the implementation, you had a roadmap completely. The design blueprint is there with you. You can go by step procedure. When you are in the support side, wherever they are going to get the error, you have to ready to provide the resolution. So technically, we used to call tickets, not bus tickets or metro tickets, guys. I mean to say incidents, issues, whatever the terminology we can call. So you need to provide couple of solutions for that, right? So support consultants means don't expect different people. You are only support consultant. Tomorrow you tag it to X project. That project is a support project. You are acting as a support consultant. It's a implementation project. You are acting as an implementation consultant. Both the side you are there, right? Now, see, in order to implement any kind of project, implementation partner is required, client or customer is required. Now, basically every consultant had a one basic question in their mindset. Now, here there is no database. Just we need to enter a URL. Just we need to type the URL on the browser. Once you can type the URL on the browser, SuccessFactors dot something, etc. We need to enter a valid credentials, etc. Is fine. How this data is going to be stored in the URLs? How? Whatever the data I'm going to maintain over here. For example, if I'm going to create couple of divisions or departments or positions or job codes, etc. How the data is going to sync the respected data center. Here, first of all, you should know what do you mean by data centers. So terminology is different, guys, but output is same here. I mean to say, hope you guys are using some geo internet connection or Act Fiber connection. People who belongs to Hyderabad, Bangalore, etc. You know very well Act Fiber net, geo connections, etc. That means you are going to access the internet. Somewhere they maintain some setup boxes. Those setup boxes are connected to somewhere some towers. Those towers are connected to somewhere in the main tower, something like that way. Data center is the place where your customer data is stored in the form of URLs. Why? Because the moment your customer is going to purchase a license from SAP SuccessFactors company, they will provide you the standard three environments or nothing but URLs. Development URL, preview test URL, production URL, right? The moment if you are trying to create any data, right, the data is going to be syncing that URL connected to the respected data center. That data center, your data is stored. I mean to say, data stored in the data centers, there are around 18 data centers are available across the globe, maintained by the trusted SAP company as on today, no third party. But the moment Ramkey India is going to purchase a license from SAP SuccessFactors company, whether they are looking for entire business suite, entire business suite, nothing but all the applications or respected applications. For example, your customer is looking for, I want only Employee Central as on today. So at the time of they are going to purchase a product, SAP SuccessFactors will provide some space, the respected data center. Again, you had a question here. As you said here, there are 18 data centers across the globe. I want some data center. How is it possible? Or else they will provide some specific data center. Coming to that point, guys, remember one of the important point your customer may ask you standard question, guys. The moment your customer is going to purchase a license from SAP SuccessFactors company, they are validating customer belongs to which country. Customer belongs to country India. So is there any nearest data center for country India? They will provide that data center. Option 2. In the invoice, if you mention any preference, I want USA data center. I want European data center. I want Japan data center, Singapore, Germany. They will provide accordingly. Your URLs might be differ. End of the day, software remains same, guys. URLs might be differ. Software remains same. The moment you are going to purchase any China phone made in China, you are going to get the same phone. Now they are modifying the same technology made in India. Same MI phone you are going to get. No difference at all. It is a made in China, same MI phone. Made in India, same MI phone. Like that way. The data centers, URLs might be differ, but end of the day, the software application remains same. Don't expect people who are using European, the employee central software is different. People who are using Brazil data center application is different, not like that. There are two things you need to remember. If customer did not mention any preference in the invoice, they will go by the default data center where customer belongs to the country nearest one. Why? Because in India, we don't have any data center. As on today, maybe in future, I don't know, guys. As on today, these are all the some of the data centers. Australia, Brazil, China, European, Japan, Singapore, US, Germany. In few countries, you may have multiple data centers. If you can go by USA, DC4, DC8. Nothing but every data center has its own URL. Own URL is number some number identification, guys. DC4, DC8, something, etc. I will share you the list of data centers. You no need to buy heart. Why? Because tomorrow you tag it to X project. Maybe that customer purchased the application from Singapore. Next project you tag it to some other customer. The customer purchased an application from the Germany data center. How can you recognize? How can you buy heart that one? So it's very difficult. No need to buy heart. No need to remember, guys. Based on your project experience, you will come to know that. So by looking at this word, you will come to know that, guys. For example, nowadays you are going to get the data centers like this way. HCM 44. HCM 44. So 44 means what? Singapore data center. All right. You will come to know that. No need to buy heart, but I'll share you along with today's class recording. I'll share you the list of data centers, guys. As on today, whatever SuccessFactors is holding the latest one. So these are the some of the list of data centers, but make sure you have to keep in your mind if customer did not mention any preference or choice while they raise a request, SAP will create an account against your customer and they will provide the default data center where customer belongs to. Right? Default data center is nothing but, for example, what is the nearest data center for India? Here you can able to see India nearest data center China basically. Then nearest data center you can go by somewhere any other. Yeah, Singapore compared to other. Then you can go by Australia. Then you can go by like that. And one important basic rule you have to remember, once SAP will create an account against your customer name in their systems, everything is done, right? Once the account got activated, if customer wants to change their data center, again they need to pay once again the same license cost. Initially, whatever the license cost you paid, same to same, you have to make the payment once again the same license cost. And one more important thing, guys, the license cost is differ from data center to the data center, guys. Like close to $3,000 to $4,000 might be difference is there, guys. So compared to here all the data centers, Singapore data center is somewhat less cost. Singapore data center is the somewhat less cost, guys. The I mean to say the license cost. So country to country, I mean to say data center to data center, the license cost might be differ. Keep in our mind. But once everything is finalized, in case if your customer wants to change data center from Singapore to USA, USA to Europe, Europe to Japan, again they need to make the payment once again same to same cost, or maybe whatever the license cost. Middle of the project also, in case if customer wants to change their data center, is not free of cost. It's again payment only. So please keep in your mind, you have to, while you are demonstrating to your customer about the SuccessFactors system flavor, they may ask you these kind of basic questions. You are in the position to explain to them. Don't say we need to check with SAP, etc. So speak to them very clearly, guys. Otherwise, they feel okay. After 3 months, we are not happy. We may change you to the different data center. Again, they will that particular scenario will come back on your shoulders tomorrow. So please, very careful. So this is all about the data center concept, guys. Whatever the URLs they are going to provide you, whenever if you are going to maintain some data, that data will be connected to the respected data center. In the data center, SAP will provide some space for your customer. That space will never be full. That memory never be full. Please keep in your mind. Don't think like that way. In case that memory is full, what happened next? Do we need to purchase extra space, etc.? That is a wrong assumption, guys. It's never full. Please. It's a cloud. It's not any hard disk. You need to purchase extra 1 TB hard disk, 2 TB hard disk. That is on-premise solutions is happen, but not cloud technology. Then, guys, let me share you something about system landscape. Then we'll stop the session for today because theoretical sessions, right? So we'll go by slowly. System landscape or SuccessFactors client environment. So technical word, guys. So first 3 to 4 sessions, as we discussed in the means in our initial introduction, guys, in our session initial introduction. So first 3 to 4 sessions completely theoretical only. Those are the basics and some of the interview questions as well. So please. System landscape or SuccessFactors client environment. So environment runs through URL base. So environment means kind of process the client would follow depending upon the company size, right? So the moment your customer is going to purchase a license, by default, the standard SuccessFactors delivered three environments. These are the standard three environments, guys. Development, preview or test, production, right? But while looking into this particular text, you had a question. What do you mean by two kinds of environments? There might be few customers in the globe who are planning to implement any of the single talent module, one talent module. So in the tomorrow session, we'll discuss SuccessFactors suite, how many variants are available, each variant, how many applications are available, we'll discuss. Guys, that time I will recap this particular point for timing. Just keep in your mind. So two kinds of environments are nothing, but in case your customer plans to implement only recruitment, example, right? That time they may follow only two environments. For that, preview, development and preview is one environment, production is one environment, guys. That's it. There is no hide and seek matters here. So in spite of three different URLs, they are using preview and development is one. That means preview only you can able to see like this way. But inside the preview, development, quality activities and production is a different environment. Very few customers are following that way, guys. But normally the standard SuccessFactors recommended to give you three environments: development, preview or test and production. And you had a question. How can we recognize which one is a development URL, which one is a preview test, which one is a production? That all we'll discuss in the tomorrow session. You no need to worry, guys. Right? Keep in our mind. These are the some of the basics, guys. You should know very, very important these basics. Now, after SAP acquired SuccessFactors company effective from 2012 onwards, now is one of the pioneer in the current market, guys, for both on-premise solutions and SAP solutions. So from SAP side, they are having the like different ERPs, like almost 60 plus various industries SAP supporting as on today, guys. Various industries. Like if you can go by automobile, travel management, tourism, treasury management, right? Production, marketing, sales and distribution, HR, so many are there. But coming to HR side, by 2024, they are going to close that ECC for HR side, guys. There is no ECC for HR effective from 2024. So they are concentrating completely on the SuccessFactors, right? Completely from on-premise to cloud technology only. So that is the reason nowadays majority of the companies are migrating the SuccessFactors, guys. Compared to 2014, 15, 16, etc. Later 2019, majority of the customers are migrating to the SuccessFactors, guys. Even where I'm currently working, previously we are into, I mean, so before COVID, we are into SAP HCM, guys, but right now we are using cloud. We are using Employee Central, but coming to the payrolls, our company will take, means our company payroll will taken care by the ADP payroll. So like that way. So there are huge projects are there in the market, guys. If you can go by that kind of scenario, huge projects are there, right? But they are expecting someone who are having good at in functional side, technical side, and security side. Here you are going to place three roles, guys. In SuccessFactors, you are going to play three different roles. You don't have any separate like in the on-premise technologies, guys. You are only one consultant to take care of functional, technical, techno-functional, or security, whatever. So when I can say technical, don't expect do I need to write any coding, etc. It's a wrong assumption. It's everything is very smooth functionality, guys. So technically, that means in order to add any field, some customization. Standard means what SuccessFactors delivered. Customization means in order to add some addition. Apart from the standard application, in order to do any kind of addition is nothing but customization. So these two put together we used to call technically configuration. You are going to configure in the application means you are going to design such a way that along with the standard means what SuccessFactors build initially that application, you are adding some customization. That put together we used to call technically configuration. That's it. So customization is nothing but, for example, you had an application like department is one object is there, one screen is there. In the department, you had a department ID, name, right? Description, status, something, other field is there. Now customer is expecting, apart from these 5 fields, I want to add this particular department belongs to which country. That country I am not expecting any hard coding. Hard coding means you have to type a value. This is nothing but hard coded value or free text field we used to call. That all we'll discuss once we are jumping into Employee Central core module, don't worry. So now here my customer is expecting or your customer is expecting this country should be coming in the drop down values. I have to select in the drop down values. So in SuccessFactors we used to call pick list, guys. If you can go by this pick list concept, other technologies, technical consultant will take care of this responsibility, the pick list and creating workflows. Workflows means approval process. For example, you are my manager, right? I am your reportee. If I'm going to request any of the annual leave or sick leave or vacation leave, if I'm trying to request it, mean that leave request, it went for your approvals, guys. Once approvals are done, then only I can able to use that particular leave, etc. Workflows are the approval process. If you can go by SAP, Oracle, PeopleSoft, any other on-premise technologies or etc., you need to have a separate technical consultant. They used to work on this pick list kind of thing. They have to return some piece of code, guys. But coming to SuccessFactors, yourself you can create how many pick list you want, the drop-down values, how many workflows you want, you can able to design. You can able to design some screens also, UI, user interface. Technically, we used to call UI, user interface. Those are all the things we'll cover in the core employee center, right? So I'll make you from scratch to master, guys. You don't worry. Just travel with me the 2 months, right? So don't expect to means anyway recording is coming, not like that. So please join every session. Live is live always. Don't trust the recording one, right? Some exceptional is fine, guys. So please join every session. Don't miss out and speak to me. Whatever the queries you are having, open. There is no restrictions at all. We have to complete everyday session only 30 minutes, 40 minutes, not like that. If you have any queries, we'll discuss more 5 minutes. Else we'll wind up the session. That's it, like that, right? So for today's, I'm going to stop the session over here, guys. System landscape or something. So in the tomorrow session, we are going to discuss how can you recognize as a consultant. So which one is a development URL? Which one is a preview test? Which one is a production URL? For that, first of all, you should know the SuccessFactors system landscape. Sorry, system architecture. That all we'll cover in the tomorrow session. Then we go by what do you mean by backend system, front-end system, that means provisioning, instance, that all we'll discuss slowly. Fine. And what the project methodology, what kind of project methodology we are going to use in the SuccessFactors, etc. We are all going to discuss. Yeah. As of now, any questions from anyone? Guys, any questions from anyone?
Sir, I have one question, sir. Suresh here. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Sir, like, since you have told that, implementation partner and client and customers, can you
Mhm.
elaborate on this, sir, once? You have
Okay.
told that the implementation partner,
Okay.
client, and customer.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
please elaborate on
Wait,
this,
wait.
sir?
Yeah. So remember one thing, guys. In order to implement any kind of software application, not only SAP or SuccessFactors or Java, .NET, whatever, you need two parties in order to implement. Why? Because let's go by simple example. You know DMart, right? Very well. So DMart itself can't able to implement SAP kind of application directly because they need to purchase a license from SAP company. Whenever they are trying to approach SAP people, they are going to suggest, please go and approach some consulting companies in the market. So they won't refer exclusively TCS, exclusively Infosys, guys. They are going to provide you some list of companies. These are all my partners, right? Go and approach them. They will give you some guidance on that. Now my question goes to DMart plans to implement SAP SuccessFactors for employee central application in spite of they are using some local HR application as on today. and immediately they are going to meet someone in the consulting companies in the market. So, for example, TCS, Wipro, ActionShare, Capgemini, S Technologies, E&Y, Deloitte, etc. Right? So, my question goes to: in order to implement any kind of software application, you need two parties. One is implementation partner who is going to implementing the software. This is a consulting company, guys. You are all working tomorrow with this consulting side. You are all consultants working with on the consulting company. This is a product based company, nothing but customer. Client or customer. We used to call client or customer, both are same, guys. Don't take any difference here. Client or customer. So in order to implement any kind of software application, you need two parties is nothing but one is implementation partner, the second one is client or customer. Client or customer is nothing but who needs this software, who are implementing this software. TCS is implementing this software, and the software needs for Ramkey India or DMart India Private Limited something. But make sure, end of the day, this TCS should be a partner with SAP company. That is the reason whenever DMart is trying to approach SAP people, we plan to upgrade our systems into SAP, SuccessFactors, Employee Central, etc. They may ask you to consult some people who are in the market to this kind of implementation. So whoever is the partners for SAP, associate partners or whoever is there in the list, they will provide you that information. Based on that, the process will going on. That will taken care by the pre-sales department. Okay? That pre-sales process also will discuss at the time of project methodology time. We will discuss. Don't worry. Clear, Suresh?
Yes, sir. So here the DMart would be the customer.
Exactly.
Got it.
TCS is the
Thank you, sir.
implementation partner. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Since SAP, one more adding to this question, since SAP is a
Hmm.
big company, why can't they directly implement instead of going for a consulting company, sir?
So before 2000, they are doing a brokerage. SAP also doing brokerage before that. But when you are going to expanding your operations, you no need to concentrate on those areas. You are going to concentrating on the only product development. Simple example. So Suresh
Okay.
Technologies is there in the market. Initially, you come across in the market only digital marketing. So you know the digital marketing, you can't do that all the activities, right? Only your areas means that means digital marketing related applications you plan to provide in the market different customers. Now you are concentrating only that area. You are not concentrating on the consulting kind of thing. It happened before 2000 SAP into both consulting side and this side. But later 2000 they are providing exclusively few authorized partners whoever they are holding as on today like TCS, Wipro, etc. This is the process. Now they are concentrating completely on the development side. Different applications are coming. So there are so many competitors are there in the market. If they are concentrating on the implementation side or brokerage side, it's a very painful job for them. That is the reason they are concentrating completely. Because coming to the success factors, we are going to get right now every 6 months once upgrades. You have to prepare for next 6 months upgrade this 6 months. What is the next 6 months upgrade? You have to prepare for next 6 months, like that way. But previously every quarterly upgrades we are going to get, that all we'll discuss tomorrow. So they need to concentrate on the product development only. So SAP they are holding around on-premise 60 plus applications, and coming to the cloud solutions they are holding around 10 to 12 applications. So they are concentrating on the development side, product development side. All right, this is the concept. Clear,
Got it,
Suresh?
sir. Thank you. Yeah, got it, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, any other questions, guys, from anyone?
Yeah, this is Venkatesh here. I have the same question here because why? Because I'm
Okay.
from past 4 years. I'm working in the same product-based company.
Mm-hmm.
We are we are directly implementing the SAP. We are maintaining the interaction with SAP. We are getting license from the SAP. We no need to going for another client, and we are getting with this. In this case, how they are going to handle?
See, that is depends on two things. See, if your if your company is a product-based company, your company knows the
Mhm.
process and all, you can go and approach directly SAP people. You don't need to go by third-party person. If you can go by implementation company, the advantage is you need to take care of other responsibilities. They will take care of those responsibilities. Can you please meet your background,
Okay.
man, Venkatesh? Yeah, I mean to say, if your company is
So
a
sorry, I
product-based
was in
company,
meeting. Okay.
one moment.
Mm.
So if a company is a product-based company, you can able in order to implement SAP application, either SuccessFactors or SAP HCM or whatever, you can able to get in touch with SAP people directly. But why companies are looking for the implementation partner means because these people don't know the way how to implement the process and all because they are new to this product. They are new to SAP product. As on today, they are using some local HR software. But first time they're planning to upgrade SAP kind of applications, they don't have that process completely. How they are going to approach, how they are going to purchase a license, how they are going to get the consultants, how they are going to recruiting. These are special separate headache. But coming to your side, your company is there already in the product-based company. They know the pros and cons, everything they know. Then they'll go and approach directly SAP people. But tomorrow you need any support. Now what you can do? Again, you are going to recruit directly into your company side, your on your company payroll. Else you have to go and approach TCS only. I want 3 to 4 support consultant. Please provide. Then again, consulting company came to the picture or not. This is the flow. Clear, Venkatesh? Venki, is it clear? Guys, any other questions? Guys, any other questions?
Uh, Hi, this is Anusha. I have a
Yeah,
small question. So
yeah,
just want
please.
to know if, for example, the client or customer has taken the SAP license and it is
Mm-hmm,
working with another implementation partner. So are all
mm-hmm.
the URLs shared to the implementation partner and all the access
Exactly,
given?
exactly. Otherwise,
Okay,
how you are going to implement the product, that all we'll discuss in the upcoming sessions. You will come to know that.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, team.